Matthew chapter 10. Jesus summoned his 12 disciples and gave them authority and power over unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal every kind of disease and every kind of sickness. Now these are the names of the 12 apostles, special messengers, personally chosen representatives. First, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Nathanael, Thomas and Matthew, Levi, the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, Judas, not Iscariot, Simon the Cananean, Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, the one who betrayed him. Jesus sent out these 12, instructing them, "Do not go among the Gentiles, and do not go into the city of the Samaritans, but rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, preaching, saying, 'The kingdom of heaven is at hand.' Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. Do not take gold or silver or even copper money in your money belt or provision bag for your journey, or even 2 tunics, or sandals, or a staff. For the worker deserves his support. Whatever city or village you enter, ask who in it is worthy, who welcomes you and your message, and stay at his house until you leave that city. As you go into the house, give it your greeting, that is, peace be to this house. If the family living in the house is worthy, welcoming you and your message, give it your blessing of peace. That is, a blessing of well-being and prosperity, the favor of God. But if it is not worthy, take back your blessing of peace. Whoever does not welcome you, nor listen to your message as you leave that house or city, shake the dust of it off your feet. And contempt, breaking all ties. I assure you and most solemnly say to you, it will be more tolerable in the day of judgment for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah than for that city, since it rejected the Messiah's messenger. Listen carefully. I am sending you out like sheep among wolves, so be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Have no self-serving agenda. Beware of men whose nature is to act in opposition of God, for they will hand you over to the courts and flog you in their synagogues, and you will be brought before governors and kings for my sake, as witnesses to them and to the Gentiles. But when they hand you over, do not worry about how or what you are to say, for what you are to say will be given you within that very hour. For it is not you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Brother will betray brother to death, and father his child, and children will rise up and rebel against their parents and cause them to be put to death, and you will be hated by everyone because of your association with my name. But it is the one who has patiently persevered and endured to the end who will be saved. When they persecuted you in the city because of your faith in me, flee to the next, for I assure you and most solemnly say to you, you will not finish going through all the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes. A disciple is not above his teacher, nor is a bondservant above his master. It is enough for the disciple to be like his teacher, and the bondservant like his master. If they have called the head of the house Beelzebub, Satan, how much more will they speak evil of the members of this household? So do not be afraid of them, for nothing is hidden that will not be revealed at judgment, or kept secret that will not be made known at the judgment. What I say to you in the dark, privately, tell in the light, publicly. And what you hear whispered in your ear, proclaim from the housetops to many people. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul, but rather be afraid of him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 little sparrows sold for a copper coin? And yet not one of them falls to the ground apart from your Father's will. But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered, for the Father is sovereign and has complete knowledge. So do not fear, you are more valuable than many sparrows. Therefore, the one who confesses and acknowledges me before men as Lord and Savior, affirming a state of oneness with me, that one I will also confess and acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. But the one who denies and rejects me before men that one I also deny and reject before my Father who is in heaven. Do not think that I have come to bring peace on the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword of division between belief and unbelief. For I have come to set man against his father, and daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's enemies will be the members of his own household, when one believes and another does not. He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take his cross, expressing a willingness to endure whatever may come and follow me, believing in me, conforming to my example in living, and if need be, suffering or perhaps dying because of faith in me, is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life in this world will eventually lose it through death. And whoever loses his life in this world for my sake will find it, that is, life with me for all eternity. He who receives and welcomes you receives me, and he who receives me receives him who sent me. He who receives and welcomes a prophet because he is a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. And he who receives a righteous, honorable man because he is a righteous man will receive a righteous man's reward. And whoever gives to one of these little ones, these who are humble in rank or influence, even a cup of cold water to drink, because he is my disciple, truly I say to you, he will not lose his reward.